Hi, welcome back to the channel. This was the second round of the Nations Cup for the Gran Turismo World Series, and this is in Trial Mountain. And the cars you could use, there were some sports cars. The one to go was the BMW M3, and some of the people, they are also using the Lexus LFA. So it was very important to get a good qualifier. So for the qualifier you got like 5 minutes, and you could do like at most 2 laps. So you have to be very consistent with your laps. So for this first section it is very tricky just to carry the speed. We carry good speed in here, and I was worrying about the traffic behind me, and I made a mistake here going a little bit too deep in here, and now we're just trying to push just to get a good time for the first lap. Maybe we can improve in the second lap. So the exit for this tunnel, it was very important just to carry also the speed in here. I think I got a good exit, and now in here you have to take like a very narrow line just to minimize the distance of the track and just to have a better time at the end. So this last part, it was a little bit tricky because you have a lot of corners. It is very technical. Again, you have to use all the track that is provided to you. Now in this last chicane you have to be very close to this side and then carry all the speed, just trying to get into power early, and that's the lap around Trial Mountain. So we got a very good lap for the first qualifying lap, and at the end we couldn't improve, and we got the time for our first lap, and we qualify in 3rd position. So now we are going to race, and at the beginning you have to be very careful because you have like cold tires, and now I was just trying to keep up with the group in front with P1 and P2, just trying to carry the speed in here. So we are just trying to be consistent with our laps. They started to fight a little bit, and I thought maybe if they start to fight, maybe I have an opportunity to get close enough. They made a couple of mistakes just bracing the wall, and unfortunately in here I wanted to carry a lot of speed, and we hit the barrier and we got a penalty. So it was pretty annoying, this penalty, because every time you hit the barrier you got 1.5 seconds penalty, and this is a little bit too much, I will say. So maybe if it's like 0.5 seconds it is okay, but 1.5 I think it is a little bit too harsh. So we served the penalty. We lost a couple of positions. We are now in P5, and we are just trying to get back up on track, and this happened. We got damage, and in the GT1 league the damage is set to heavy, so once you get damage you cannot get rid of it. And now, yeah, we are suffering a little bit of of damage in the car, and we got another penalty here, 1.5 seconds again. We lost a couple more of positions. We are now down to P10. We managed to get back to the group, and then it was just chaos. So this happened, we got more damage. Now the car is literally trash, and we are in P10. So I think at one point, so we were P11, and there was just chaos because everybody just trying to send the car into any space. So like this guy from behind, he were just a little bit too late on the brakes, and he just sent it. Now we are on P14, and after that we couldn't do much, so we end up in P9. So not the best result, but still, yeah, pretty annoying because of the penalties and the damage. So nothing we could do over there. So it was time to move on to the next race. And for the second race, we actually got a pretty good quali time. So we managed also to be the first on the track. And this means we have some free air to push. We got a very good time. So just under the 2:04. And now we are just trying to push to get a better time. At some point, I think we were up there. So like we were 4/10 down, but I think we lost these 4/10 somewhere, and we ended up in P2. So it was a pretty good position to start in the race. And yeah, I was just thinking this time you just have to be consistent, just don't push too much, because otherwise you will get like penalties. And this 1.5 seconds penalty, when you touch the barrier, it is too much. So we cut the tracking here, we got a penalty for track limits. But the guy in front, he made a mistake, and we capitalized on this mistake. He opened the door, we take the position, and now I am just trying to escape from the group behind. And yeah, because I thought maybe I can be a little bit further away in front. So right now we open up the gap up to 1.3, 1.4 seconds. And I thought maybe we have an opportunity to serve the penalty and also keep the position. So we serve the penalty 1.5 seconds ahead. And now they are closing in, but they are not close enough to make a move. So we managed to keep the position. We are in P1, and now we need to, just keep consistent, keep doing good laps, and then we just try to not make any mistakes. So now the gap, it is 1 second. So I think we were fastest up at some point. We are 1.6 seconds ahead. Somebody else got faster. That was a little bit worrying, but at the end it didn't matter. So after this, we just managed to keep up in front. We got a gap of 5 seconds, And then we open up the gap the whole race, and we got like 8 seconds gap at the end. So nothing major happened. We just did a very good race. We got very consistent laps, everything on 204s, 205s. And this was the first win of the Nations Cup. So we had good points and a very good race. So if you like the video, just hit the like, subscribe, and I see you on the next time.